watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. The secret place where no one goes. Can you feel me in the fall? Pull me from this epilogue. My hands are frozen in the snow. The eyes of corpses have no glow. Make these changes just for myself.
Hey, welcome family. We are ready to come here to our Old Gods of Appalachia. We're very excited as we are in the Tarheel Vendetta Part 2. If you want to help our people out, you can do so by going ahead and using some channel points to do what we would call inspiration. And if you do anything like a lower DC, we would give them an asset or something like that. So be all fun as we delve into our stuff tonight. So, without further ado, we are part 2 of a new story in which we started out with Ruby getting a little bit of a call from home, as it were, a little bit of a threatening, telling her to pay up or deliver some women to a certain gentleman. And they got information about a group of people known as the Matchstick Girls, working generally for factory conditions and women rights, and the forces that be are not overly happy with that and wish them to see what they can do to quiet that. So what will they all do? We shall find out as we begin today. So, with that, get my throat here, we shall begin. Winter in Avery County, North Carolina, 1920. The year was almost done. Time had almost passed. And Beza, Ruby, Charlie, and Ivy discussing what their next thing, how they were going to handle what happened as the black smoke from up north in New York City had come on down to blacken their own day. Things had changed. The kingdom that was their home was now taken up by a man who was Ivy's father and had welcomed a lot of the homeless kids. Well, homeless, parentless, those who had died in a bloody sacrifice to bind the thing in the tobacco fields of Kennett Penitentiary. Things are all right for now. But still, things changed. Charlie had been going out getting educated in the music of this land. Deeper songs. For what was played in these hills and still is the best music you ever hear, the best musicians in existence come from the dark and the shadow, where the green is thick and winding, and the songs are so old and so ancient that they're all but forgotten, except those who take the time to truly hear them. So it is with this that we come upon Basil, Ruby, and Ivy. What'd you all like to do?
I think we're gonna have to go visit these lovely ladies.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I'm certainly not opposed to doing that, but I don't know. Unless you're. And I'm pretty certain you're not. But unless you're planning to send 7 of them back up to New York, I don't know exactly what they can do to help the situation.
I don't know either, Charlie. I just.
But if you want to go, we'll go. That's not.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to hand these ladies off, but how are we going to come up with that much money?
Shoot, I'm not sure there's that much money in the local bank altogether, let alone we get our hands on.
How much money do you think the warden has?
Oh, I was afraid you were going to ask that. I don't know. He's had his hands in a lot of pots, but I don't know. Though I don't know how much he still has. We sort of took the money from the railroad out of his pocket.
Yeah, but he still had the money from the tobacco farms, right?
I assume so. And I think from what someone said, might have been Ivy's pa, I'm not sure he even really knew what was going on back near that shack where we found everyone.
Yeah.
So I assume the tobacco fields are still producing like they were. But I don't. I'm not sure.
Never mind.
Regardless, I don't know how many times we can kick over that particular stone.
Yeah.
Before there's retribution a coming.
You got a point. What do you think, Basil?
Oh, I'm just looking over train maps and seeing how long it would take to get to West Virginia.
I suppose that's Basil's vote right there.
Look, I know you dumbasses, and all you're going to want to do is run right in, head on. So I might as well be prepared.
I mean, she ain't wrong.
I mean, we're trying to find another way right now. Basil,
what are you going to do? You're going to rob a train, and then you're going to be wanted, and then you're not going to be allowed to be in Avery County, and then Avery County's going to try to kill you because you promised to stay in Avery County.
Yeah.
I love both of you. Neither one of you got enough brain cells to rob a train and get away with it.
You know what?
You didn't even change your name, Ruby.
Okay, she's got a point. She's got a point, Ruby.
You know what? Both of you. Both of you.
From money. Name is Basil.
Hell, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
Number one of hiding. You change your goddamn name.
Charlie turns to Basil. Well, now I'm curious what your actual name is, Basil.
Go about flirting and let me try to figure out how to change it. This ain't about me, all right?
It ain't about me, fucking Basil. Oh, damn you. All right. Oh, shit. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I don't know. What's gonna happen, Charlie?
Well, hey, We're gonna get on a train. We're gonna go to West Virginia, and then you're gonna find a way to help these women raise that much goddamn money.
That's a lot of money. Okay. All right. I guess we're talking to the women in West Virginia.
Well, yeah, because if we ask them to come down here, then boom, boom, ba, ba, boo, boo, boom.
What? Where do you get these weird sounds from?
It's a stress mechanism. And then Charlie made me look at music, and there's so many like vocalization weird things they do that I just got, all right,
You have a lot of coping mechanisms.
I'll live with you three. What do you expect?
Okay, she ain't wrong about that either, Ruby.
I was normal before I came here. I really was.
Okay, that
Yeah,
that I have serious doubts about, but neither here nor there.
You want to find your own way to West Virginia?
we love you, Basil.
I was normal.
Yes, you were 100% north.
What I said.
Do I feel like I'm lying to her? Okay.
Look, I let you live in your delusions. You let me live in mine.
That's fair. All right. Well, if that is a plan of going to West Virginia, that's fine. We just should probably have. We're gonna show up on this women's doorstep, and
I already said I would send them a telegram.
okay. So they'll know that.
Boom, well, we're there. It's a wee bit of a trip.
So they're gonna know that 4 weirdos are coming. We still need to have 3 weirdos and a completely normal person are coming. I mean, he looks at Ruby. Do we just lay it all out for him? Tell him the situation and see if they have any other insight.
I mean, best to be straightforward, I guess.
I'm just gonna say, the last time we tried to lie to someone about something like, weird ass things happening, they looked us dead in the eye and showed us a picture of an inmate who'd been electrocuted. Might as well just go with the truth at this point.
Now, wait, what? When did that happen?
When we talked to the mayor?
I'm talking about the mayor.
Oh.
Talking about the mayor and the strangler.
Oh, that's right.
That feels like a long time ago now.
Yeah,
That
it
was a long
does.
time ago.
Well, it feels like it was long time ago. Okay. Yeah, I think our best approach is to straightforward, to the point.
Is there any person we can talk to get might be more information on what's happening there before we walk into it? I know we've got some, but
Like, what kind of information you looking for?
I don't know. Just we know that the factory is closed.
Yeah.
And that the suffragettes have moved in to use it, but do we know if there's active attempts by the original owners of the factory to reopen it? Is there?
Well, they kind of went bankrupt because, nobody wants to work in a factory where your jaw might fall off.
No, I don't blame them.
So how precisely does this? What was the heavy's name again, Ruby?
Douchebag.
Well, yes, but the name he went by that he called himself.
The guy that came and visited.
Yeah.
I don't know his real name, but I only knew him by Mr. Wyatt.
See, and that's how you do it.
You know what, Basil?
What?
I'm about to tear
about
apart
what?
one of your books.
You're about 5'2" and 115 pounds.
Okay. Okay. Charlie's gonna.
What you about to do?
Charlie's gonna interpose it to the absolute against his better judgment. Gonna interpose himself.
Look, you.
I think he's protecting you.
Dream on, sweetheart.
But
We're gonna have a cat fight up here.
I'm protecting Ivy's house. That's what I'm protecting right now.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Okay, we're all stressed. We're all
I was less stressed fighting forest fires than I am with you two.
well. That's be that as it may. We all have our coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine don't get talked about on Sunday.
You know what, Basil? She starts rolling up her sleeves. Hold my earrings. Oh my god. Anyways. I don't know what to do with you, Basil.
So what I was my thought. I'm going to go back to my thought. If
Yes,
that's all
please.
right.
Please.
Which was, did this Mr. White? He said that would also be useful to have the factory up and running. If the business is bankrupt, how does he exactly expect the factory to be up and running again?
I don't think he meant under their personal use. I think he meant under like his.
I don't think he cares as long as the factory is up and running.
No.
Wait a minute, was your like boy toy? Was he like? What's his last name? Or last name on the wall of the company? Or did you not know his name either?
Hold on. I forget what his first name is. Hold on. Because it's been a
I
while.
want to say like Valentino, but I know that's not right.
Marco.
Yeah, it's Marco.
It's Marco.
Oh no!
Marco, no. His last name's Vargas.
All right. Making sure.
All right.
So have you figured out how much it's going to cost us to get to West Virginia?
Enough that you owe me naming your firstborn after me. What?
How am I supposed to know what to name my firstborn if I don't know your real name, Basil?
I never said it wasn't my real name.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ways it could be my real name.
Okay.
Now you just have to spend the rest of your life wondering.
Ruby looks like she's about to have an aneurysm. Okay.
I mean, at this point, I'm just wondering if we just have Basil talk to Mr. White for a while. He might just head back to New York and forget everything about this place.
Well, he can't do that now, can he? Because somebody fed him water.
I don't know. I don't even know if he's tried to leave yet. He said he was going. He said he was, but I don't know. I mean, that's up to him.
How many more orphans you think are going to be in this house when we get back if we leave your dad here?
Enough?
All right. You have to build big. Look, I'm coping by thinking of something else.
I get it. I get it. I get it. How much is it going to cost us to get to West Virginia?
Damn it, I already lost the page. Hold on. Talk among yourself.
Talk amongst ourselves. Charlie.
Yeah.
Are you sure are we sure that she's okay?
But who, Basil?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think she's okay. I think she is telling you exactly the truth when she says this is her coping mechanism.
Okay. Do we need to be worried? Is she gonna like murder and eat us in our sleeps.
Now, I don't think that's. Look, if. No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Because I think as much as she drives us up the wall, we drive her up the wall at times.
Yeah.
She's family now.
Oh.
So all we got to do is look after her. Okay?
All right. I'll find a good home for her.
Well, that wasn't what I meant, but
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? She's fine. She just it's been stressful.
How many miles is it from like north? Oh, never mind. I'll figure it out.
Oh, remember, I think you spent for your wealth, so you are able to get the.
I know, but they asked me a question. Now I want to find out the answer.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, shut up. For one reason,
You chose her, Matt. You chose her.
True, it's true.
all right. Well, Basil's doing that. I mean, I that's the point asking this question again. We're just, yeah, all right. So where the plan is, we're gonna travel up there. We're gonna go. Basil's gonna send a telegram,
Mm-hmm.
so they know we're coming. We should probably think about what we want to put in that telegram. Do we think that the women in the background now, do they know you, Ruby? Do you know them?
I don't know if I know any of them. Like I left in a hurry.
Okay.
Like I apparently like they knew me.
Okay.
Apparently I don't.
Were they working at bars or something? I guess I don't quite know what the situation. I mean, I don't mean to pry, Ruby, but I don't know what the situation was in New York that y'all were running from. I get the sense it was bad.
Okay, well, okay. So I ran from Marco because I saw some stuff happen and I got scared.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
And these women, I don't know if they were I don't know how they're related to Marco and his enterprises, I guess you could say, but they're going for them because they left and he's not happy that they left, and like nobody's happy that these women are leaving or have left.
Right. Marco's enterprises, are they legal?
No.
Okay. Are any of them legal?
Well, I mean, I guess some of them are legal, but I mean, he was a mobster.
Okay. Well, that tracks. Then was he okay? Was he running speakeasies? Was he?
I don't know what he was running.
Okay.
All I know is what I saw, and I saw a man die, Charlie. And it wasn't just, he didn't just, it's not that Marco killed him, it was the way he died.
Okay. You don't have to. We don't have to go over the details if you'd rather not. I understand. I'm just trying to get any kind of handle on what what we may be walking into and what we might be able to leverage.
I don't think we're going to be able to leverage a lot with these women if they ran from there because, like, they're not good people, Charlie. You think these creatures that we've met and that we've dealt with out here are bad?
Yeah.
I'd rather deal with these creatures.
You rather deal with someone who wants to eat you or wear you as a skin suit?
Yes.
Great. That's just great. It's gonna be like $38 a person if we got a carriage room. That way we all don't gotta sleep on a thin mattress on a bench seat. And that does not include food.
Does not include food.
Yep.
Okay.
Basil, I've slept on plenty of bench seats if you just want to get me one.
Yes, but I'm not gonna make you and your fiance sleep on a bench sheet. Now am I?
Fiance? You have a fiance, Charlie?
Who's wearing your ring?
He took that off ages ago.
Ruby, he's talking about you.
What? What? You know what? I'm not going to put any. Nope. I'm done. Nope. I'm going to go lay down. I got a headache.
Get used to it. That's what she's gonna say after you get married.
God. Basil.
Mm.
She take care. Like, could you please take care of getting tickets and stuff for us, please, Basil? And she pops up the stairs and goes to lay down. I can't deal with this right now. Like, spread rumors. And
We'll look right at Ivy's father and be like, "I see what you see. We see it. They don't see it."
I'm still standing here, Basil.
I don't care.
I've gathered that.
I'm gonna go buy
Look.
me some train tickets.
Oh, okay. You need help with that?
Do I look like I'm incompetent?
No, you do not.
All right, then
I
you
guess
go
I'll-
cure her headache, and I'll be back.
wow, Basil is extra sassy today.
I'm risking her life.
Charlie's just gonna sit down in the living room. I got no idea what we're about to walk into. Is Ivy's paw actually in the room for all of this? Was he there for all of this?
Apparently, because you kept on looking at him. He's just like, sounds like love is going on to me.
See, he sees it too.
You're getting train tickets, Basil.
Is she gone?
I honestly, Charlie, I asked that because Charlie will look at Ivy's paw and just be like, I don't suppose you've ever dealt with anything quite like this. And I'm not talking about the argument. Just so.
Well, I remember when the papers came out about them girls. And their jaws falling off. Heard what the rumors were saying before the papers put their spin, calling them upstarts and what all. I mean, they won their thing, but there's always those who want to take what others have achieved and push it down in the dark. Sounds to me like that blackness wants y'all to serve it. And that's what every stage of life to me always is. Whether you're going to bow your knee to the dark or try to root yourself in the green. But you can't fight Ever's battle. That is for sure. Just... Thing about allying with the darkness. It always costs you more than you think. Your heart doesn't come out the same. It's always blacker. It's like digging the mines. It's not what you see, and it's not the back-breaking work. It's what you breathe in, and the enemies you make down below. Not the real issue.
Charlie just kind of looks down, sort of bitterly says, is it possible to root yourself in the green if you've already given a major part of yourself to something else?
Talking about everyday choices.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What you given is devoured, ain't no getting it back. That doesn't mean it can't be filled with something else. The lie people tell themselves is that there ain't no redemption, ain't no way back. That's just convenient. Helps us not to be responsible for our past. Helps us not have to live a life to be proud of, because we assume that we never can be. But you do what you need to do every day and treat people like they need to. Mind your own, take care of your own. As much as you can, help people take care of theirs. And most of us do all right.
Yeah. Sure as shouldn't want to send those 7 women back up to whatever it is waiting for him in New York. So, just gonna have to find an alternative or two. All right. Oh. We had to sort of, and I don't claim to understand most of it, but we had to sort of convince the county to let us just cross the border. What exactly are we going to have to do to convince it to let us travel to West Virginia?
Well, I can help you out with that. Just need to tell you when you're coming back. Lethal blood sacrifice. You going far then on the railroad, right?
That's the idea. The current plan is to get to this old factory. Talk to the women there. Basil said it was about a $38 trip per person, so I don't know how many miles that is, but
350.
350. That woman could hear a cricket chirp halfway across the county, I swear.
That's why she's a good gossip, I guess.
How dare you?
Well.
Good gossip. She's got the biggest mouth this side of anywhere.
Is that what people at the Sunday say?
Oh my god. See what I'm saying? This is what I gotta deal with. I don't know what to do anymore. I can't
you got a big strong man to comfort you. Calm down. That's the most undignified sound I ever heard out of your mouth.
But not before you go. Just you got to leave your blood offering at the county line near those trees y'all saw. Inscribe what you want to do. Gotta be your own blood. I'd do quite a bit if I were going that far.
Gotcha. Yeah, just if a man in a white suit comes knocking at the door, just ignore it. Don't. You know what? If you could kill him, that'd be nice. But I don't know if you could kill him. Just be careful of him.
Prisoner. Now I'm father of orphans. Now I'm a trained killer for hire.
I'm not hiring you to kill him. Just
volunteer work is it?
No.
Pro bono, evidently. I don't know.
Never mind.
All right. Well.
He's a dangerous man. Just be careful.
So try to look at Ruby. Anything else we got to prepare before we go? I mean, so we're not necessarily leaving today, but just anything we should.
Oh, maybe you should make like a big old pot of those dumplings for the kids and.
Yeah.
What is Ivy's dad's name?
I don't think Ivy ever told me.
I don't.
Do we have a last name at the very least? Oh no. Do we have a last name at the very least?
Theodore. My name is Theodore.
Theodore. I can't even remember what I was trying to say.
You want me to make dumplings. You want Charlie to make dumplings.
Yeah, a big old pot of dumplings. I'll even help you for Charlie and the kids while we're gone.
Theodore and the kids?
Yeah, Theodore and the kids. That is exactly what I meant to say.
He can certainly do that.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
I should probably go tell Ezra that I'm going to be gone for a while too.
Ooh, you guys getting close?
Charlie just looks at Ruby.
What?
Well, he alternates between teaching me music and yelling at me, so that's honestly feels typical for most of my interactions nowadays. But
gotcha.
But it just so he doesn't. I'm not sure if he would wonder where I was, but just in case.
Gotcha. I don't know why, but I had in my brain that Ezra was a female. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I think he's like look at this. He's like an old man.
I don't know where. Basil is rubbing off on me.
It's jealousy. What?
Okay. Well, let's get that taken care of, and then I guess wait for Basil to get back, even though I'm sure she can hear us talking about her right now with those tickets.
Yeah.
All right, she gets up with Basil.
I was also going to stop by the news office and try to pull as many of the stories as I could about that factory.
Okay. Sure. Give me an intellect challenge then.
Oh no, I gotta get my dice. I don't know why I forget every week that we need dice for this game, but whatever.
We always get pretty deep before we do the first roll, so it's like, oh, that's right, this game
This game requires dice.
VIP a lot.
And I should pull up my sheets. Whee! Open. Thank you. Okay. Is it an intellect challenge? Is this for learning something new?
Yeah.
I'm trained. And I can spend 2 effort. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
But since I have 2 edge, doesn't that mean I just take off 2 points?
No, you would you have 2 edge, so it would
I
be
have 2
3.
edge and 2 effort.
If you're doing 2 effort with 2 edge, that's 3 points.
Okay. That's going to be, I can't see the dice. What is that? 13.
13.
Helps if you put your glasses back on.
All right. So come away knowing very well. Good. No, the court cases have been filed. The way the match company had been started to be kicked out, and you can get articles of all the equipment being thrown out and sold, even though technically the company still owns it. But a group of women have been living there, and there's been all types of hatchet pieces rather, been wrote about them, calling them all types of names that people like to call women who stand up for themselves.
But in the 1920s, so they make it sound a little nicer than we would today.
Barely.
All right, I'll bring it home and I'll be like, I brought you guys some stuff to research. Not telling them I've already done the research. Here you go. Read up.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think the main thing right now is doing our blood sacrifice and jumping on a train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie will make dumplings and just checking with Ezra. But yeah, we can do that. But then, yeah, I think there's the blood sacrifice.
Yeah. Now, guess what, Basil? We get to do a blood sacrifice today.
So it's a normal Tuesday?
Pretty much.
You know, why can't we ever do this when it's a certain time of the month? It's so much easier.
You know, that would be so much easier, but hear me out. I don't think it works that way.
Why?
I don't know.
Your blood from your body willingly given.
I don't know. It just never does. All right, let's do this.
You can feel free to ask the next multi-legged, multi-eyed being that we see, Basil. Free to ask them.
Right after I put your ass to it, I will.
What was that? I'm sorry, I missed that.
No.
All right.
Oh my! All right, let's get this over with.
Let's all go bleed on a tree.
My goodness gracious. Okay, so with this to start, you're gonna have to. It would be 3 might for the sacrifice.
You know what, Ruby? I've been mean to you. You can go ahead and cut me if you want.
I'm not gonna cut you. I can barely cut myself.
This is a one-time offer. I'll piss you off again. Just
3
remember.
miles.
All right, she just slices her hand open.
So that's not a challenge. That's just a straight up. We take the 3 might.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that puts me at 7. Cool.
Me too.
You both got me beat. So
All right, I take back about what I said about the strong man to protect you. You're looking a little woozy.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll be back. How long is it going to take us to get there?
Oh, fuck, I actually didn't look that up. Yeah.
It's like a day or two, I believe, on the train.
Great, that.
Okay.
I want to estimate how long we think it's going to take us to resolve this issue.
Yeah. Well,
That's why I didn't buy return tickets yet.
Oh, okay.
oh, good. D.
So as I don't know, maybe for the return tickets, we're only gonna need 2.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
We got 4 tickets.
All right. We got this. It's fine.
All right. In that case, you're on the train.
Okay.
All right. It's headed along. It did take some time. They were able to get snow off tracks and seems to be scheduled to go through several towns. It's going through these parts of West Virginia. It's not entirely as bad. You end up sleeping in your seats a lot, and not so much the bed cars and those types of things. It's what needs to get people from one place to the other. And it's jostling, though there is a tap of best they can to get you some things to eat on. And see, the one who knew you, one of the treatsy workers, running the lines back and forth, comes up to you, Charlie, and goes, "Well, looks like the Avery curse is done. I haven't had any luggage without an owner in a few months."
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Good. So tell me, what is the fact you keep doing down there? Who you scamming these days?
Oh, not scamming no one. Not these days. Playing for folks and just resting. Trying to rest.
If you say so, Charlie.
Charlie just kind of smiles and shrugs.
Go see what else is happening. Anything you want to do or talk about while you're here?
Charlie's actually probably been poring over some of the stuff that Basil found for him about the songs. And he's been poring over the Tom Dooley song a bit. Just getting a little confused, actually.
Wow.
Some of the timing isn't making sense with the story and when the song became popular and when.
Yeah, it's almost like some dude named Tom started wandering around years after he'd been hung, and all of a sudden the song became popular.
Charlie's not certain what came first at this point, and whether the song might have. Well, there's ambiguity about what actually happened, and you start to think that maybe the song wasn't the result, but that it may have been part of part of the cause. He's not sure how he feels about that. So that's mostly what he's doing. That and looking out the window.
Well, what are the other two?
Basil's pretending that she's not bothered by going this much north, but she's being very, even more snarky than usual.
I think Ruby has just been pretty much kind of zoning out. She started chewing on her thumbnail, old habit that she started back up out of anxiety and just worry for what's going to happen with these women, and trying to figure out the best approach and how to get them to help.
Gotcha. What types of things is we remembering or thinking about in that?
She remembers getting, like, in her mind, she's remembering first time she her first day in the city, New York City, and how she was scared, but at the same time excited, and she was ready to start her new life. And then meeting Marco, and then the night that she ran away and the fear that she felt. And then also the fear that she felt whenever she saw Mr. White walk into the banana split, knowing that she had been found.
You keep gnawing on that, you're going to lose yourself a thumb, Ruby.
I'm sorry, what?
No. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm fine. We're just going to go talk to some other ladies. That's all we're doing.
Charlie arches an eyebrow at her. No, you never let me off that easy when I'm lost in my own head.
Yes, but if you're a gentleman, you let a woman off that easy.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's ever accused me of being a gentleman, Basil.
First time for everything.
You're right. I don't know who these women are that are hiding out here, and I don't know if I've ever met them. I don't know what their life was like in the city. I mean, I don't want to try and talk them into going back. I don't want that, but I do know we need help.
I never really entertained the notion that we would be trying to send them back. So we're on the same page. You might not know. You might not know who they are, but by the sound of it, they know something of you. And whatever it was, they gave them courage, we'll say, to potentially get out of a situation. I don't claim to know a whole lot about politics or a lot of what's going on, as Basil will attest to. But I know that sometimes we can't control the effect we have, the legacy we leave. So sometimes it's nice to know that we've had a positive effect.
That's the problem is I didn't leave because of some form of bravery. I left because I was scared. I'm a coward, Charlie.
Well, I don't. Now, I'm just going to disagree with that. Because I'm thinking of the sheer number of times I've had to stop you from running directly into danger. So, you might be scared, but I think that's ever really stopped you. I think it probably took bravery to travel halfway down the eastern coast to get out of a situation. But, like I said, I'm no expert.
I just hope they'll listen, and I hope they're willing to help in some way. I don't want them to think that but maybe it's just better if I go back to New York, you know? Maybe it's just better. Like, leave these ladies alone. I'll go back to New York, and I mean, he kills me when he kills me, and you know, it's nobody else gets hurt. It's fine.
I seem to recall at some point during one of our conversations, you told me to not run off to be a martyr. Are you seeing the role reversal here?
Did I say that?
Yes.
When did I say that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to renege on it, you're going to allow me to run off and be a martyr, I could run back to New York and get myself killed.
Do you have a mob boss after you too?
I might.
You might.
I mean, we don't know Basil's real name. I mean, I might have a mob boss.
This isn't about me.
You know what? One of these days it's going to be about you, Basil.
And when it is, we'll talk good.
No?
The point is, we're not letting you run off back to New York any more than you were going to let me run off into the woods and starve to death. So
Fine. You know what? Fine. I don't want to see that bastard anyways. It's
there
fine.
we go.
Oh, I'd rather be eaten by Mr. Chef dude than go back to him.
It's all relative, I guess.
Yeah. I hope that these women are safe where they are. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah, we will.
Time goes by. You drift off. rocked by the ever-chugging. Occasionally you are aware of the train stopping, letting people off. And as you begin climbing deep mountains, as you begin climbing the deep mountains, you know there are less and less people. If you think you might be the only ones traveling this time of year, betting on the train other than the cargo that it carries. And we're now on a short jaunt versus yours deep into the West Virginia hills. And as each of you sleep, you're jostled by a bit of silence, a whistle, and the sense that your head has smashed into something hard and metallic.
Ow.
Hold on. Oh,
I need a might defense roll from all of you.
Well,
A
what?
might defense? It can't be. Yeah, no, it can't
about
be a
to
speed
hurt
defense.
y'all.
I was like, me too. So
I do
it's
speed a
fine.
lot, but this one's got to be might.
No, yeah, I get it. We were past the fuck
Ten.
out. It's
Thank you.
fine.
that's the one I don't have.
Oh no.
All right.
That's my D12, not my D20. That would have sucked.
Let's see. I'm gonna imagine this.
That's a 5.
I'll use effort on this.
Alright.
Ooh, that's 17.
All right. So we got resist except for Ruby, right? You got a 5.
Yeah.
All right, that's 5 might down.
Oh no. I'm at 2 might, guys.
Your face is bloodied. And the train comes to the stop. It's dark. So dark, black through the windows. There are no shapes. The whistle keeps ringing out, echoing loud.
Ruby, are you okay? You all right? Oh shit, Basil, do you have? Charlie tries to find some kind of handkerchief or something on him to try to blot or stop the blood on her head. Dang it. Basil, you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a headache.
All right. Hold still, Ruby. Hold still. Okay.
I can't see anything. Did I go blind?
No, I can't see anything either. That's why I'm sticking my face closer to yours than I'm comfortable with at the moment. Make sure I can. All right.
What's happened?
I don't know. I think we've come to a stop, but don't think it was a scheduled one.
What's that noise? Are the angels calling me? Am I going to heaven?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Basil?
What the hell is that? Basil, you're here too. You're here to send me off.
I'm about to send you out.
Come on. All right. It sounds like a train whistle that just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whistle the train.
It's the whistle of the train, but it keeps going, and I don't think that's normal either. Charlie's going to sort of up his head up. It's just pitch black, so he can't see anything in the car.
Right.
Okay. So he's going to first sort of check to see if he can find the window in the wall. If we're still essentially in a train car right now.
Yeah. You feel around and you can definitely find the window.
Okay.
It's cold.
Right. Okay.
I think I have a lantern in my bag, Charlie. If you can find that.
All right. All right. Hang on.
Don't look at her unmentionables.
Um,
And
I
you know
can't
what?
see anything, Basil. I'm doing this by sense of touch, looking for a lantern.
If you find my unmentionables, just don't mention them, okay?
I was not planning on it.
All right.
And
Oh,
I go rooting through the
my
bag
head.
and assume I find the lantern.
After some quite interesting textures, yes, you do in fact find.
And Charlie makes mental note of a few, but generally does not say a thing.
Oh, Bianca, where are you, Bianca? Come here, girl. Come here, Bianca.
You brought goddamn Fox on the train?
Yes,
The
she's
fox,
always.
Pow, 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 pow.
the fox goes
I
everywhere.
hate
You
you
know
for that,
this.
Matt. I hate that song so bad.
And now you know why I married him.
It's the worst song to ever come out of Norway. I'm telling you right now.
Listen,
Okay.
you're the one who made it a fox.
Charlie will get the lantern and attempt to light it. Let's see if we can get any light on the situation.
Slowly get the lantern. Put it out. It shines out the window as you try to see. For a moment, you see a crawling blackness before it becomes still. And you blink again. And it's just enough to know you're in some type of tunnel. You can see the black wall, the slight variation of gray. Your brain begins to make sense of the echoing of the whistle. Seeing the light, the door opens. See the man who was talking to you holds down, goes, "Oh!" You see him, his face is red with blood come from the top of his forehead. Mm. And he stopped this train in a hurry. None of us were ready for it.
Good
What?
Lord, sir.
You all right?
My companion here took a bad, nasty bump. Looks like maybe about the same that looks like you took, sir.
I can't feel my hair.
You usually feel your hair.
Yes. Are
That's
my toes wiggling, Charlie?
Point the lantern down, or her toes wiggling.
Oh, scandalous. You're going to look at her ankle.
Oh, this isn't the time to get frisky.
That's what I said.
Her feet are wiggling.
Okay, yeah. Ruby, you're fine. Let's see if we can figure out what. Do you have any idea? So what happened, or I guess.
All I see is red.
Well, he kind of stumbles for a moment and almost falls into one of the seats. Oh, we could see it. Looks like there's a train stopped ahead.
Why is there a train stop?
On the same track?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yes. Well, it should be about a mile outside of Kill Ridge right now.
Is that where we're heading?
Yeah. It's on the way. We usually don't stop there, but
Because Kill Ridge sounds like a lovely town.
you know, kill means fish, right?
Yep.
What?
It's Native American. Just go with it, sweetheart.
Okay. You know what?
I mean, what are the, what's? I mean, I'm assuming we're stuck here for a while. Do you know if Kilridge has got like, medical facilities? I don't know if we need to get folks there. Am I?
Maybe. Listen, why don't y'all check out the train, see what's up with them? We can't move past it anyway.
I'm sorry. You want us to get off in the goddamn blizzard and go look at a train?
I can't.
Yes, but why would your passengers be able to?
I don't know if I can. I'm gonna
All
be.
right. If y'all need to sit here,
Just give me a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. Give me like 10 minutes, okay?
of course it's going to be at the Lorne.
What's the loan?
It's the tunnel. This tunnel's called the Lorne. It's the tunnel of misfortune and sorrow.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
As all legends of people coming out, letting trains run them over, or other tragedies happen nearby.
So, okay. I've got a question. Above table questions. Tracking my damage for impaired or debilitated, is that might, speed, or intellect?
Either. So when one of them goes to 0, you get the
Okay.
first damage track.
So that would be impaired.
Right. Oh, you've gone to 0.
No, I'm at 2.
So
I've
you're okay
only
with
got 2.
Yeah, right.
now.
So you fill out the first one when one of your stats goes to 0.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to take 10 minutes. You're going to take a 10-minute recovery roll.
I'm going to take a 10-minute recovery roll. Yes.
You got 10 minutes to sit here.
You said Kill Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Not Red Kill Ridge, just Kill Ridge.
Town's called Kilridge.
Oh, cool. I went back up to 7.
That's fine. It's fine. I can live with that.
All right.
What state are we in?
I think we're in. We were in West Virginia now. I believe we just haven't gotten to our stop yet.
All right.
I don't have this. I don't have anything in my recovery rolls. Do I add anything to that?
Your recovery rolls?
It should be plus
plus 1 or 2, depending what you've done in your experience track.
I think it should be only plus 1. Yeah. Okay, plus 1. So I'm up to 8. I got a 5 on this D6.
Nice. All right. So 10 minutes. How are you feeling, Ruby?
I'm not as woozy. I'm feeling pretty good now. I just need to wipe my face. All I see is red right now.
Here you go. Here's the handkerchief.
No, thank you.
All right. Charlie's gonna quickly shine the lamp while they're fixing, getting ready to go. He's gonna shine the lantern outside the window again to see if there's things moving again.
Light goes out. You don't see anything right now.
Okay.
That's not bad at all. We're gonna go
all right.
on the death train. It's fine.
All right. Okay, I guess
we'll. Basil, it'll be fun, baby.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, Basil. We might need you to kick something again with your leg.
You know what? I'm about to kick you.
You know what? You're more than welcome to.
That's fair.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. Come on, Bianca.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go. So do you guys want me to keep carrying the lantern?
Yeah, that way you can walk in front.
All right. Charlie will go in front. We'll get to the door of this car and try to move out into the tunnel.
You leave it open. Make your way. Close it as the cold wind comes in. Tunnel itself has a wind that blows through it. You can see that there's a type of flare in the back already of your train. You begin passing by the engine. You see what you assume to be the conductor, bloody, pulling the whistle, counting, then pulling the whistle, shaking, hoping that he alerts anyone else that would come on this place, this train that was supposed to be even here.
Okay. You doing all right, sir?
Coughs and a little bit of blood comes up his mouth. I'll be all right.
Oh,
As long as no one runs into us.
I'm afraid of that too. I don't like this.
I don't either, but let's go. We look like we might actually be those in the best shape to do this. Sober in thought, but let's go see what we can figure out about this train that's not supposed to be here.
Yeah. It's so cold.
I'm gonna stick my head back up in the train conductor and be like, "Do you have a time schedule in there?
Yeah.
Can I have it?
Hands it over.
Thank you." What? I'm trying to find out what train that is.
That's a good idea. Do you need a light momentarily while you do that? Because I assume no. Okay.
Well, let's keep going. I guess we come up to the caboose.
Yeah, you're starting to. One sec here. So. You make your way, and basically you're trying to look and see if you can figure out what train.
Yeah, trying to figure out how long it been in here, when it should have left here,
Yeah, it should have been gone out of here about anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending. The train's name is the Black Rat.
Right. That's not ominous at all. Why the fuck would you name your train the Black Rat? I've never sworn so much in my life until I met you people.
You begin to make your way through the tunnel and see a violet sky through the mouth that makes an outline of a train that is set upon birds. So many violet and black winged birds, bright yellow beaks, verdant feathers mixed in, starlings. 10, 20, 80. Begin resting on what is that? It's an oddly shaped train. Almost like roots. As your light shines and you get closer, you can see that a deep pit has opened up. About a third of the train in the back is sunk into this pit, wrapped around by heavy roots, thick and winding over the top and around, lifting the train up so the other 2 cars of it, or 2/3 of it, rise at an angle towards the sky. As another bird lands.
What the hell is happening?
Well, I guess we know why the train is still here. Charlie will, at this point forward, pay attention to if any of the birds start looking at us. Or if they're just doing their own thing.
You see them picking at the roots.
Do you think they're trying to free the train?
Okay, so there's there's roots that are lifted to the train from the train tracks, but there's also a pit.
I think the roots are coming from. I think the roots are coming from the pit.
Yes.
Like a tree is growing underneath and pushing up by the roots.
That's the sense I'm getting. Is that almost like the tree, like the roots have come up and grabbed the train?
Yeah, looks like the roots rose out of the ground.
Do you think if I threw dynamite in there, it would take care of the problem?
But looking at the pit,
Nope.
roots come out of it. Came out of ground around as if the pit, as if the ground had just given out. And you look low. And it seems to go deep. Like something deep below suddenly gave way. And cause things to fall into darkness.
So deep.
It looks like a cavern.
Deep.
We call that a sinkhole. Except usually roots don't come out.
Well, so the roots are coming out around it, but not from the cavern, right? Okay. So is it? I mean, far be it from me.
And looking your light around.
Yeah.
You even see on either side of the rail all these roots that look like they came from the outside.
Like they saved it?
That's what I was wondering.
There's the railway of the train and two lines of roots line like they came from the other entrance y'all came through.
Uh-huh.
And they came and grabbed the train.
Okay.
Wrapped it up.
Like it was trying to keep the train from falling in. Is that what it looks like?
You can make whatever assumption you want.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Ruby. I don't know if we can. It's good to assume that necessarily, but it seems that the roots aren't coming from the pit.
No.
So I said we could shine the light down the pit, and we just sort of goes on and on. I'm assuming we can't see, like the bottom or anything.
Give me an intellect challenge to perceive what you can.
Okay, that's perception. I'm trained in perception.
And you have an asset because you have the torch that's going to lower this by 1.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and spend effort because I've got 2 edge. So go ahead and just spend the 1 effort. Let's see what we get here. That would be a 10.
You look down the cavern and around. What you thought was something sinking looks more like an explosion. Like something pushed out. In and around, at first, there is a black, tons of many black droppings. Somewhat familiar. It's all bat guano that is mixed in with this dirt. Its droppings also are all around the pit here.
Basil, I think someone might have already used something like dynamite.
Oh, that's bat guano.
That's.
If you give me a minute, I can dissect it and tell you what they were eating.
You
soon? All right.
Does this mean this is just Charlie talking to himself out loud? Does this mean this is that the pit may have been man-made? Or somebody, I don't know, somebody want to blow up the train tracks for some reason?
Is there any way for us to move further down the train, or even just call? Like, can we call out, see if there are any like
What do you
people
want to
alive
do?
on
Yeah.
the train?
Yeah. Do what you want.
Charlie will kind of lift the lantern up and kind of shine it back along the train to see how far he can get, to see if there's any lights or movement or...
Hello? Knock on the side of the train.
Mm.
Anybody there?
Well, look in here. See, it has 7 coal gondolas to cars with no top.
It's not...
There's no top, there's a flat bottom and fixed sides. You see 2 box cars for hauling freight and locomotive.
It's not a passenger train.
No.
Is it?
You hear from one of the cars, "Who's that?" The soft voice, scared. At the same time, you hear 2 male voices coming from the hole behind you. "Someone out there? We got stuck down here."
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And then you hear someone banging from inside the engine. "Who's that? You gotta let me out of here! Gotta let me out of here!"
All right, looks like there's some folks. Do we have a sense of where that softer voice came from along the train? Like, is there a sense of
Seems
where?
like to be in one of the cars.
One of the cars. Okay. And we've got 2 guys coming from our train up behind us.
No, they're down the hole.
No, there's 2 guys in the hole.
Oh, down in the hole. Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, we need to.
How safe is the car? Is the car that we heard the voice from? Is that in a safe position?
It is slightly angled up.
It's slightly angled up, but isn't an immediate fear of it falling into the hole.
Hard to say.
Oh. Okay. Maybe we should get those guys down there, because maybe they're from the train and they can help us
They
with.
caused it.
Huh?
None.
Okay, we've got the 2 guys down in the hole. We have the soft voice from the car, and evidently it sounds like, I'm assuming, the engineer trapped in the locomotive.
Yeah.
He's making the most noise. I can.
Mr. Engineer, what's the name of your train?
You call it that? Oh, the Black Rat.
All right, well, he's at least real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you wanted to pay attention to the starlings,
Yeah.
you see as you move, they flutter and begin to stir in a murmuration, resembling a head and arms.
Oh, not here, too.
Okay, what are the head and arms doing?
Right now, it's like floating, looking, hunting the car that the soft voice came from. It's as if they look, and as they get close, the roots come out with spikes, trying to stab some of the starlings, and it moves. And I'd say the way you are, it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. And with the man yelling, the woman going, "Are you there?" The people yelling from the hole, and this murmuration of birds chirping, hunting. Well, and for the night.
Fudge.
That's a lot to keep track of.
Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
All right, Air Watson, thank you so much. As we've gone through this, and we add a new story in the Tarheel Vendetta. So we'll see you back next week, and we'll see you soon, family. Bye
Night,
bye.
family.
Not family.